There's something undeniably magical about autumn, a season that evokes a nostalgic scent, one that lingers in the air and escapes the reach of words. The leaves turn into vibrant shades of gold, amber, and red, yet beneath the tapestry of colors lies a quiet sense of melancholy. As they fall, the gentle crunch beneath my feet creates a soothing rhythm, blending with the cold breezes that softly brush against my face. The days go by faster, yet autumn invites me to slow down, pause, and truly absorb the natural beauty that surrounds me. Without a doubt, autumn is my favorite season. I've never been one to embrace the word slow. Why take things slow when you can get your tasks done early, snag a longer lunch break, and squeeze in more projects or study time? I like going full speed all the time, and honestly, it mostly works. But like any engine running at full throttle, there's only so long before you risk burning out. It's like a knot forming in your brain. No matter how hard you pull, it just tightens. It's not about trying harder, you just need to take the time to untie it piece by piece. With a few free days on my hands, I decided to escape to the English countryside and unwind. The Cotswolds felt like a perfect place to slow down. The villages here are a portal to the past, with many houses built hundreds of years ago, some even dating back to the Middle Ages. The houses are built from golden limestone, giving the villages a warm, honey-colored glow that feels so cohesive and inviting. Unlike the concrete we're used to in modern cities, these natural materials create a sense of connection to the earth, a feeling that's much more welcoming and comforting. Climbers weave their way across the old stone walls, adding vibrant splashes of green and red to the already distinctive houses. It's as if nature has embraced these buildings, blending them seamlessly into the surrounding landscape. And in some villages, a gentle river meanders through the landscape, its surface reflecting the golden light of the low-lying sun. The water sparkles as it moves, creating a peaceful, almost dreamlike atmosphere that enhances the charm of these timeless places. The combination of natural beauty and centuries-old architecture makes it feel like you've stepped into a living painting. And even though they all share the same golden limestone houses, each village has its own subtle, unique traits that set it apart. Whether it's the way the streets curve, the layout of the cottages, or a hidden garden tucked behind a stone wall, every village seems to hold something distinct. These small differences give each place its own character, making every turn feel like a new discovery, even in such cohesive landscape. There's nothing quite like watching the morning sun seep through the soft mist that blankets the fields. With a warm cup of coffee in hand, I find myself savoring mornings like this. There's a quiet calm, as if the world is slowly waking up alongside me. And it's in these moments that everything feels perfectly still and simple. It's a kind of peace that makes early mornings worth it. Walking through these quaint villages, it felt as if I have stepped into a different era. A simpler time when people didn't worry about climbing the corporate ladder or how perfectly created their lives looked on social media. Their concerns were more tangible: survival, community, and staying in sync with the rhythms of nature. This place simply felt untouched by the rush of modern life. There's a certain charm in imagining that life, where days were measured not by productivity, but by the rise and fall of the sun, the turning of the seasons. Here, surrounded by history and nature, it's easy to feel grounded and reminded of what really matters. Especially when we stepped onto this old steam train, which originally ran until the 1970s. I couldn't help but be amazed by everything around me. The clattering of the wheels, the hiss of the engine, it was like stepping back in time. The vintage carriage was filled with older passengers, and it almost felt like we'd arrived 50 years too early. When you're young, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle, always thinking about what's next. But being on that train, it just felt right to relax and let go of everything I'd been worrying about. We stumbled upon a charming pumpkin patch. Rows of bright orange pumpkins scattered across the field, with golden leaves swirling gently around us in the cool autumn breeze. It was like stepping into a postcard, so cute and perfectly capturing the essence of autumn. There's something so simple yet magical about wandering through a pumpkin patch, picking out the perfect one, and feeling that undeniable connection to the season. It reminded me how autumn isn't just a time of change, but also a time of coziness, warmth, and those quintessential little moments that make this season so special. We didn't see this coming at all. Most of the Cotswolds had little to no mobile signal, and for some reason, Foxy just didn't work as well here as it does in London. We're usually prepared for these things, always downloading something to watch before heading off on a trip. But this time, we were caught off guard. Instead of binge-watching shows, we found ourselves spending the evenings curled up with books, or even having fun writing haikus. Long drive from London, golden limestone reflection. There was something magical about being in that cozy little cabin, disconnected from the world, watching the stars stretch out above us. No distractions, no noise, just the quiet hum of nature around us. It made me realize how peaceful life can be when you slow down and strip away all the clutter. What a way to live. Slowing down isn't about doing less. It's about doing things with intention. It's about finding joy in the process, not just the outcome. I'll definitely be back to explore more, especially the Cotswolds way. But now it's time to get back to work.